Hey guys, it's me, Connor, and today we're going to be doing a presentation on the aspects of the Vietnam War. This presentation is based off Cracker, a book by Cynthia Kaidahada. And as you can see, the two flags in front of you, the one on the right is the U.S. flag, and the one on the left is the Vietnam flag. Okay, that's for when we actually do the presentation. But the helicopters of the Vietnam War. The first kind of helicopter used was known as an UH-1 Iroquois Huey, utility transport and gunship helicopter. That's what this one is. These helicopters' primary missions were search and rescue, assault, transport, and humanitarian tasks. By the way, humanitarian means the concern of others' welfare, and welfare is the well-being of someone. The next kind of helicopter used is known as an AH-1G Huey Cobra attack helicopter, which is this one. And you can tell it's an attack one, just kind of from the huge machine guns on the sides and the giant missile that launched there. But still, this helicopter's main priorities were to be used as a gunship and shoot enemies from the air and go to hot spots or areas with high combat and back whenever required. The final helicopter used was the HH-1K Iroquois Search and Rescue, or SAR for short, helicopter. That's what this one is. This helicopter was mostly used for medical evacuations, but could also be used for aerial assaults and search and rescue missions. The Viet Cong Army. Now we're just going to read some facts off about the Viet Cong, and if you're wondering what the flags are, the one on the right side, that's the Viet Cong's flag, and the one on the left, that's South Korea's. So, the Viet Cong got their nickname Charlie, which the Army gave them, they took Viet Cong and shortened it down to VC. And in the U.S. military, that's an abbreviation for Victor Charles. And I did some research to find out who Victor Charles was, but all I found is that he was just another dude. I couldn't find any, special, big achievements he's done, other than, he was just another man in the Army. But still, besides the point, thank you, Victor, for serving our country. But then, you just take the Charles from Victor Charles, and you shorten it a little more, and you get Charlie. And that's how the Viet Cong got their nickname Charlie. Second, the Viet Cong were made up of the Vietnamese communists who fought during the Vietnam War. And if you're wondering who communists are, let me give you an example, okay? North Korea is run by Kim Jong-un, and this is a communist country, okay? North Korea is a communist country. And how it's run is you get to live there, and you get to have a roof over your head as long as you abide by his rules. You can't really have your own freedoms. You have to go with what he tells you to do. And in return, you get free living space and stuff. It's kind of like a form of brainwashing, in my opinion, but still, this isn't about opinions right now, this is about facts, so let's keep moving on. But yeah, the Vietnamese communists who fought during the Vietnam War. Lastly, the Viet Cong were controlled by the Central Office for South Korea, which is located near the Cambodian border. The dogs of the Vietnam War. The dogs in Vietnam were trained for many tasks, one of which was sniffing out enemies. Some dogs, during Vietnam, were trained to sniff out enemy troops as to catch some fleeing enemies before they escape or show U.S. forces where to go to find the enemies. These dogs served a big role in helping defeating the Viet Cong and stopping ambushes. Second, another job dogs were trained to do is sniff gunpowder from a mine or smell wind blown against a strain in the air to detect tripwires. These dogs were extremely important as to keep men from dying from booby traps, alerting the enemy, or casualties in general. Finally, the last job dogs were trained to do is be a security guard for a base camp of building. These dogs would sniff an intruder, spy out, and be able to smell things like bombs with the enemy's scent to prevent explosions. These dogs served a very important role in keeping U.S. troops safe during Vietnam. I hope you guys enjoyed the presentation. These are all my resources. My name was Connor, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you very much. Thank you.